Back to the Midnight Who Show, and today is another classic review, and it's of the Twin Dilemma. Yeah, this is not a great story. Probably doesn't help that it does follow the Caves of Androzani, which is one of my favorite stories of Classic Who. But this one though, boy, this one. I do wonder if the book would be better. Yeah. Actually, they don't even mention the twins much in this one, which is kind of interesting. Yeah. I wonder if this is better. I wonder. One of the biggest problems with the story is the guest performances. They're just really not that good. The worst performances are actually the twins, which is kind of a problem when they're kind of the main focus of this kind of plot that these gastropods are doing. They're just not great. You know, they did try, I will say that, but they just didn't seem right for the story. And it's like, they weren't written very well. And that was probably the downfall of that. Hey, this is Colin Baker's very first story, and he actually performed pretty well with a few problems in there. And mostly, he was kind of a bit more hostile. I really do wonder how the reaction to the Who community back then was, wow, the Doctor almost tried to kill his companion by strangling her. That's just an interesting development in the story. What were they thinking? Showing that this was, a not very easy regeneration for the Doctor. He's kind of all over the place. He's trying to kill his companion. He wants to become a hermit so he can just think for 1,000 years. Does he know he's human? He has a human companion? I don't know. Okay. And that does mean that, Peri is not too happy with the Doctor. She's not used to, how did you just change your face? He was Peter Davison, now he's Colin Baker? What the heck happened? Gastropods use this person to take these twins because they are geniuses to help with their plot. Yeah, it threatens the entire galaxy. There's the plot, if you can read it. Yeah, that's the plot. Don't really want to go too much into it. Yeah, this story is just not well executed. It's also very boring. It's just not even enjoyable to watch this for 90 minutes. This is just, it has mixed performances. The Doctor is okay for his first story, but it's just one of those stories that I just kind of want to turn off more than finish it to the very end. Now, I will say, I don't really know if this was a smart choice in the long run, but it was a very interesting choice that the BBC made to have the story follow, the Caves of Androzani, Regeneration, and a week later we got the Twin Dilemma. That's a pretty smart idea. You don't have to wait all these months, for the next adventure with the Doctor and see what this new regeneration is like. But I don't know if this story would have done it very well, I don't really know if I don't know if the story would have a negative impact on Doctor Who with Colin Baker. I'm not sure. The next story was pretty decent though, Attack of the Cybermen. And the sets, the monster design, the other designs on the human, the costuming and all that. It's just average. It's kind of forgettable. Yeah, this is just one of those Doctor Who stories that just, at least watch it to experience it, but never probably watch it ever again. Yep, this begins the Colin Baker era of Doctor Who. Not a great start. So this is the last classic review of 2020. The classic reviews will return in February, where we're going to review Survival. And that'll be the start of the 2021 50th anniversary celebration of the Master, where we're going to take a look at a few classic series stories featuring the Master. That'll be very exciting. And if you've seen this story, tell me your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Do you think this is absolutely the worst Doctor Who story, or do you actually enjoy it? And because I think this is one of the worst Doctor Who stories. I think there's a few more. For the classic series, this is definitely up there. But boy, what were they thinking? Well, that's it for tonight. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.